Alright, hi guys, this is the Two Dogs Podcast with me, Dr. Inky.
And it's me, Dr. Ellie here.
And today we have a special guest with us.
We do. And right here with us, tada, we have
Mr. Faiz Dickie.
Hello, hi.
Alright, so apa topik yang kita nak bincang hari ni, Ali?
hari ni sebab Faiz, you dah gone through a bit of transformation kan?
Boleh lah.
So I rasa since this is our first podcast dalam bahasa Melayu pun, and
betul.
with you, our first I would say major celebrity kan. So we are going to be talking about cyberbullying sebab itu pengalaman yang you melalui, and also what kind of transformation, what made you change you punya outlook supaya you rasa better or talk about your journey dengan kita semua ni.
Boleh, no problem.
So Faiz, actually berapa lama dah you dalam media ni?
Okay, basically I memang study dulu pun dalam bidang media juga. So I did mass comm back in diploma, degree, and for master I did digital media. So it's been there dalam diri I lah. And then jadi seorang social media for the past 7 years. So started back in 2013 when I was still a journalist for a local newspaper. So
journalist?
Yes.
Oh, I never knew about that.
Back then I was a crime journalist tau.
Crime journalist, wow. I thought it was like gossip journalist.
Yeah, no. This is something
journalist
that people don't expect from me, because diorang tengok I macam, oh, Faiz Dickie yang gila-gila buat video-video tu, but they didn't know yang I sebenarnya write really macam serious topic lah pasal kematian, accident and so on. So yeah, so a little bit about that. Jadi journalist, and at the same time I started masuk social media, and the rest is history lah. Sekarang almost 7 years.
7 years dah, tak lama dah.
I have so many things I nak tanya dia pasal crime journalist.
I also want to I also want to delve into the crime journalist.
Boleh.
Let's change the topic of the podcast
Sure.
lah.
Pernah tengok mayat tak?
Oh, dah biasa sangat. Like macam I still remember the first time yang I tengok mayat like betul-betul depan-depan. It was a case of orang terjun bangunan.
Oh wow.
Yeah,
That's your first.
splattered.
Macam your virgin case is
It's a suicide daripada
It's a suicide.
Alamak.
Oh, wow.
So happen that waktu hari tu the photographer tak ada. So I was the only one yang sampai dulu. And even the police was diorang tak ada lagi waktu tu.
Oh, so you are the first on scene.
Among the first yang sampai. And then since tak ada photographer, so I kena ambil gambar lah.
Tapi
so,
you ada bawa kamera ke?
kita time tu guna phone je sebab last minute
guna phone sajalah.
Guna phone saja. So memang nampaklah kepala dia dah pecah, dah penyek semua kan. But for me tengok mayat, it's not as terrifying as tengok orang yang hampir mati tau.
Oh, maksud dah nak mati tapi belum mati
Belum
lagi.
mati.
Macam
Like
nyawa-nyawa
macam
ikan.
nyawa ikan lah.
Itu lagi scary for me lah. Like,
macam tu kan.
macam tu kan. Like kalau once dia orang dah mati, it's more like an object instead
betul.
of like a person lagi kan. So tapi okay lah, tak adalah scary sangat pun. Okay je.
Untuk semua yang tahu kan, Faiz pun ada alter ego kan.
Betul.
Nama harum I dah dicemar oleh
Oleh Kak Leha.
Kak Leha. Aduh, buat skandal dengan Kak Leha terus bunting. So tak sangka Kak Leha ni boleh tengok first time tengok mayat orang terjun and you have no feelings.
Just ambil gambar
So
saja.
cool lah you.
Tak adalah, it's more of Kak Leha is just an extension of Faiz Dickie tau. Faiz Dickie ni if in real life macam ni lah, macam I'm very chill, laid back, relax je. But Kak Leha ni is the
Extreme man.
Which extreme?
How would you can be really extreme?
Oh wow. Now I want to be
can
crime.
you give us a glimpse
I want to be
on how
crime journalist
extreme?
now.
Tak adalah. It's just an outlet for me to yelah, bila kita dah stress kerja tengok mayat hari-hari, so it's an outlet for me untuk macam gila-gila happy-happy lah.
So macam mana how did Faiz come out with the persona?
Oh, I I consider myself as very observant. I suka tengok orang, tengok dia punya perangai, and then from that I kind of like develop into a character. So basically watak Kak Leha tu, those yang tak familiar, it's a perempuan mengandung lah. It's a mak-mak yang mengandung and suka mengumpat, bising-bising, very sassy semua tu. So it's a combination of people around me. A little bit of my friend, how my sister behaves. So bila combine jadilah karakter macam tu. So I think that's the reason why people can relate to my sketches I do on Instagram.
You are a little bit of every...
Yes, it's like they can relate lah. Cerita tu is like macam it's about them pun.
Okay. Okay. And then kenapa you panggil dia orang village people?
Yalah.
Village people. Ada orang ingat village people tu yang group YMCA
YMCA
tu kan?
Betul.
Actually waktu tu coincidentally je sebenarnya, because waktu tu I nak tulis caption. I'm known by my very long captions tau, Dr. Inky. So masa nak tulis tu, my captions are always very sarcastic. So waktu tu nak tulis orang kampung, but you know how people are with the word orang kampung.
Yalah, kalau you cakap orang kampung then mereka marah-marah.
Yes, it's a very sensitive topic kan. So I macam tweak sikit lah, kita letak village people, and then all of a sudden macam jadi trending lah, orang suka pula. To the extent whenever I see my followers dekat luar ke, dia orang akan cakap, Faiz Dickie, I village people juga. So to that extent lah. Siap ada baju sendiri tau.
Tapi dia tahu lah.
Jadi you punya follower, your followers are called village people lah.
Yes. I don't call them followers. I memang call them village people. It's more like lagi close lah rasa.
Okay. Faham.
So they know they are calling themselves orang kampung.
Yes, they know.
But it's a parody.
Because
it's a parody.
But
at the end of the day, kita semua pun orang kampung kan.
It's a community.
Betul
lah. Sebenarnya tengok kampung mana je. Ada kampung Pandan, kampung
kampung Kuala Lumpur.
Kadang-kadang Mongkiara pun kampung.
Dekat belakang Mongkiara ada kampung.
Segambut.
Itu kampung. Mongkiara is just they tukar nama je. Mon kampung.
Itulah kisahnya village people tu.
Nice. So when you dah jadi village people, how was the evolution?
Okay, it was never my intention to be Insta famous, social media influencer, because back then, 7 years back, there's no such thing as influencers. Orang tak tahu pun apa benda influencer tu.
Buat as hobby kan?
Because back then it was more of ambil gambar selfie, ambil gambar makanan. But the turning point was when one of the local celebrity, Diana Daniel, she reposted saya punya komik. Back then there was no video pun. Waktu tu dekat Instagram ada gambar saja. So dia repost balik one of the comics, and then from there it snowballed into sekarang ni lah.
Okay.
So the evolution was quite gradual lah, unlike some influencers nowadays yang bila buat satu benda pop viral kan. But mine was very slow but steady, naik. I would say the peak was when I was still in UK waktu tengah study dulu. Lepas jadi journalist for 2 years, I decided to stop and sambung master dekat UK. That was the peak of my career as social media influencer lah. Waktu tu I had about 300,000 followers.
Wow.
And that waktu tu yang I menang anugerah bintang popular berita harian for personality online popular. So if I'm not mistaken, that was the first first time diorang buat award tu. So it's solely for social media influencers. So I won lah waktu tu. Nice. So waktu tu like macam famous gila lah. Macam whatever I post on social media, memang
on topic
dia
lah.
punya to the extent like I had to silent kita switch off notification on Instagram tau. Sebab if not dia akan masuk
kalau banyak-banyak lah.
Tapi tu dulu lah. Sekarang dah tak famous sangat ada Tiki.
So how is it like?
How do you like?
Wait. Among three of us kan.
So
I kena sanjung dua celebrity Instagram. You diam dulu.
Gaduh dah dulu.
Aku dah siap lagi. Yeah, so sebab I tengah belajar ni. I budak tengah jolok macam pedak kalau bawah pagar ni kan. So
Nanti jolok kena
Terjolok
sarang
lebah, tahu. Selalu nak sting eye je.
Terjolok kat leha tiba.
Okay. So my question is, lepas dah jadi Insta famous, alright, apa feeling anda? Maksud anda, okay, I'm very proud, I ada Insta famous, I nak continue this journey of becoming Insta famous ke, atau you rasa alamak sekarang dah terlampau famous, sekarang ada banyak orang post berlain-lainan punya komen dekat saya punya social media. So macam mana?
Before, masa I start jadi influencer, social media influencer ni, basically I didn't have any like guidelines or like a book that says okay, these are the rules, do's and don'ts and so on. So memang I just wing it je lah.
Tak ada SOP lah.
Tak ada SOP pun semua benda.
So you influencer ke sana ke sini kan?
Tak ada. Semua I main bantai je. So but slowly I noticed that okay, there are things yang the good side of being a influencer, and of course the negative side lah. And after 7 years memang betul benda tu ada. It's true. The fun part, you get to go places that you've never imagined going. You get to do things that normal people just boleh tengok je. Like in fact, few days ago, sebabkan shooting, I had to bagi makan buaya depan-depan semua, which orang biasa boleh tengok je lah. But I get the chance to.
Buaya darat.
Bukan, I wish lah buaya darat. Ni buaya betul yang makan orang.
Yang ngap tu.
Yes.
Dia tak ngap kau.
Dia hampir
Yang
ngap.
tu pun buaya juga.
Itu buaya keeper.
So memang then I realise okay, ini memang best lah as a social media influencer. But then of course the other side of the spectrum, here comes all the comments, all the criticisms, all the
the
negative lah, orang-orang
lah
punya cakap, komen semua ni. But then again, it's more of a you balancing mana satu.
Okay.
Should you focus on the negative or the positive? But it's hard lah actually, Dr. Inky, because you can tell yourself okay, we must focus on the positives, but at the end of the day we're all humans. Bila kena hentam tu, of course kita akan rasa
Betul. Okay, so what affected you the most? I mean, of course dia gradual kan.
Macam komen apa yang you memang terasa dan lepas tu you akan macam ingat?
Okay, naturally I'm a very sensitive person tau sebenarnya. Not really sensitive lah, but hati tak adalah kuat sangat sebenarnya. And since kecil pun I rasa I may appear confident because I memang belajar mass comm, communication. It's okay, I can face the camera, orang ramai semua. But behind that facade, I sebenarnya very insecure pasal diri sendiri tau, especially my appearance. So to answer back your question, bila orang sentuh bab my physical appearance, that is the thing that triggers me the most lah. So ingatkan benda ni bergerak sendiri tercampak.
Tak ada. Dia nak cium kau.
Ya, lama. Okay. So it's basically about how I look, my physical appearance. And the thing is, growing up, I was never kurus. I was always that chubby boy daripada kecil sampai besar. And then bila masuk uni, and then I lose weight sikit, but then it was like a yo-yo lah, sekejap naik, sekejap turun, sekejap naik. Masa when I was at my peak, waktu tu tengah kurus, so I get a lot of praises lah. Bila dah balik Malaysia with all the food, kita makan banyak-banyak, berat naik. And that is when people start being very mean, to the extent they sanggup pergi, not just comment, they would go into my DM just to type in like macam kau gemuk macam babi. Boleh sebut ke?
Boleh lah, sebut saja.
Kau gemuk macam babi lah. And I still remember it was an ad I did for GrabFood. It was about promoting food. So lagilah dia orang punya point, kau ni dah lah gemuk macam babi, lepas tu promote pasal makanan lagi. So that kind of like hits very hard lah dekat dalam kan. And start daripada tu lah macam I decided macam tak boleh ni, I need to take care of my mental health, because it was to the extent of I decline a lot of opportunities, jobs untuk buat iklan and so on, just because I don't want to be judged by my followers, by these people on internet. So itulah yang it's basically yang kacau I punya confidence lah.
But I think you're not alone sebab walaupun kita nak kata it's who you are kan, but we see celebrities sama je. I mean Adele, she's got so many Grammy awards kan, tapi still it bothers her.
Yeah, because no matter how talented you are, people will always find that one thing,
small thing.
that brings you down. Tu yang tak best tu. In fact, like macam I try to do contents that is more like memberi impact, something yang macam ada knowledge sikit lah. But then people wouldn't pandang pun benda tu. But they would just comment, asal abang nampak gemuk? So benda tu yang macam menyakitkan hati lah.
So what do you do lepas tu? Let's say dia dah cakap semua ni dah, then I ada dengar daripada Dr. Ali bahawa ada sekejap you detox daripada social media.
Major detox.
Yeah, major
detox.
Inky you kena belajar sebab kejap lagi you super famous, nanti you kena detox.
Kena belajar daripada I ajar dia.
Tak. Saya ada team untuk filter. I tak baca komen.
Untung lah.
Saya ada team untuk baca, jangan risau.
Memang betul. So,
aku takut nanti team dia yang resign. Team dia.
I apply kerja kan, thank you lah.
Saya ada team, jangan risau.
Sampai hati ya, tak nak apply dengan aku, apply dengan Dr. Inky pula.
Yes, I've been thinking about taking a break from social media dah lama dah. Because waktu tu, like I said, it's a gradual punya progress, but at the same time, on the other side, I was starting to macam spiral down in terms of mental health lah. Rasa macam down. It's not really those like benda yang extreme, like rasa macam nak suicide ke depressed ke. It's not that. It's more like a very subtle indications, like I started to avoid lepak dengan kawan. So I know that okay, benda ni is not good for me. So 4 months ago, I think back in May, I decided to I need to take this break because I think I should put that as priority. Walaupun at that time susah sebab my bread and butter is social media. So it's like macam tiba-tiba Dr. Inky tak ada kerja lah. Macam I kena stop kerja, then tak dapat duit and everything, macam mana kan. But I kena macam stop and really betul-betul fokus lah. Okay, then I took the leap, and then memang I macam quit for 4 months. For 4 months and about 4.5 months lah, starting from May, just to first I wanted to clear my mind. I tak nak ada this responsibility of waking up every morning thinking of apa nak buat content hari ni It's very tiring because doing content, ramai orang ingat the editing part, the technical part, it's hard. No, it's actually coming out with contents yang susah. Nak kena fikir and everything, right? So that time memang saya decide, okay lah, kita stop buat everything. And I decided to untuk clear my mind, spend time with my family, my friends, and most importantly myself. Macam dah lama tak rasa macam okay, kita nak enjoy, chill semualah. But then again, at the same time, waktu tu I decided untuk I know that what triggers me bila kena kecaman is about my physical appearance, and I have the ability to actually change that. So waktu tu lah I decided okay, with the help of my friends, salah seorang je and the rest of the team. So waktu tu I started to join to embark on a weight loss journey lah. And alhamdulillah lah, berjaya lah. From when I started, I was 105 kg, And right now, although it's not the end yet, but right now I'm 79, 78.
Very good.
Yeah, so
You dropped 20% of your body weight. Itu bagus
That's
ni.
4 months, 4 months
Four
plus.
months.
4 months
Four
plus.
months, yeah.
It's
Tapi
very, very
it's a
good.
lot of hard work.
Of course, it's definitely
A lot of
so
hard work.
What was the work that went to it? So of course, number one is exercise. Alright. So berapa kerap sehari?
No, actually the first thing is he stopped lepak with kawan dulu.
Stop lepak
The
dengan mamak kan?
biggest problem about weight gain is lepak dengan
Yeah,
kawan.
betul.
Lepak dengan kawan ni
Maksud kena makan dah.
will make you put on weight.
Yes, betul.
Yelah,
So-
siapa you nak lepak dengan kawan tapi you pergi macam makan like
Salad
air
bar.
kosong.
Salad bar.
Of course
Salad
kita akan
bar.
pergi mamak semua kan.
Salad bar. Siapa nak lepak dengan you kalau you salad bar?
Betul lah.
Eh.
Itulah. So actually waktu tu what I did sebenarnya like a lot of people have been asking macam mana nak kuruskan berat badan, and I know they want the answer yang macam okay, there's this
Instant
one
punya
magic
lah.
pill that you
Powder,
can take.
pil,
Yes.
air.
Makan,
Ha.
stop
Yes,
makan,
diorang
then lepas tu boleh kurus.
that is what they expect tau benda tu, but the real jawapan is very boring.
Yes.
It's all about kurangkan makan, and then you do a little bit of workout. Benda tu je sebenarnya yang saya buat lah. So basically waktu tu at the first stage of losing weight tu, what I did was I did a lot of cardio, banyakkan berlari, and then one thing I think an advantage for me is that saya memang suka bersukan, I memang into sport. So working out is not really a problem. Going to the gym is macam I memang tak suka pergi gym. So I change that into sports. I always tell my followers whenever they ask for tips kan, I always say that find a sport that you like and just do it lah buat benda tu. And the rest is kurangkan makan and so on. But of course there are times yang tiba-tiba kita terlebih makan sikit, and I always tell them it's okay for you to indulge sometimes, but after that you have to make sure that you get back on track lah.
Yes.
I think both of you are more pakar lah on this matter kan.
I will tell you,
Kita pakai makan.
I pakai makan saja.
pakai makan.
Dia pakai cari makan, I pakai makan.
Okay lah, you guys compliment each other lah.
Faiz, for people out there yang tengah listening and tuning into kita kan, how many percent you would say daripada your weight loss journey ni, berapa persen yang you akan pentingkan pada diet as opposed to exercise?
Okay.
Kalau you boleh bagi out of 100%.
Boleh. From what I've read online and
No, what you've done.
I sendirilah. I think it's more of for me it's 50-50.
Okay.
Although I percaya ramai tak agree, but for me it's 50-50 sebenarnya.
Kenapa you kata orang tak agree? What do you think their perception is?
Some people diorang rasa kalau kita tak makan saja, you can lose weight. Yes, it's true you can lose weight, but then it's not healthy. Kiranya you akan lose your muscle, badan you jadi lemah, tak tone and so on. I'm talking based on experience because masa zaman muda sikit dulu, I used to do that. Kiranya waktu tu I memang tak workout, but then I tak makan. And then adalah ambil suplemen mengarut sikit waktu zaman muda tu, which I don't encourage people to do. So waktu tu memang kurus. I got my ideal weight, which was 68 kg. But then the way I look tu memang nampak macam orang sakit. So it's more like muka cengkok and badan macam very bony kan. So right now, based from what I've learned from my coach Faiz and so on, okay, it's more of a 50-50. You can eat but control your portion, but at the same time you have to do exercise as well. Not just to lose weight, but to increase your fitness level, to build muscle. And although sekarang tak adalah muscle, belum lagi, because my intention was to lose weight dulu, belum tone up lagi. But okay lah, at least it's proven. That's how I did it. Like 50% you kena jaga makan, at the same time you have to work out as well. You cannot just bergantung on satu je.
Now, disebabkan your job as sekarang masih social media influencer semua kan, and your content macam tadi kita bincang, dia lebih kepada travel dan lebih kepada makan. So how does this disrupt, dia ada kacau ke you punya weight loss journey?
Okay, actually I'm lucky because my followers, my village people are very supportive. Okay, so they know that I'm on diet. Alright. So whenever they propose of doing a food review ke apa, they will always tanya dulu, bang, boleh tak kalau kita nak bagi makanan ni, tapi kita bagi yang healthy options lah. So it's good for me.
Like what? What do you mean by healthy option?
Like macam ada like
the first few yang I dengar tau.
Okay, ada
review
yang
healthy food.
I mean we take away those yang betul-betul health freak lah.
Ada dia macam bagi granola punya overnight oats lah, apa benda semua tu kan. So and now pun I am more particular on food lah. Let's say if they invite me over untuk food review ke apa, first I can tengok dulu what kind of makanan yang they serve, and then usually I will bring my friends as well. I memang akan cakap, okay, I'm bringing a couple of friends to join, because kalau dia dah buat banyak-banyak, of course takkan kita tak habiskan makanan tu kan. So now instead of me makan everything, it's more of a sharing lah.
Smart, very smart.
So there's
Everyone
still a
happy.
way for you to accept those kind of jobs, but in a better way lah.
For those who are listening out there, if you want to have healthy food review, Faiz Dickie is available. Okay, he is available, and he will make it sound fantastically delicious in 3 different personalities.
Yes, boleh. We can do that.
You can do all 3 personalities. They will talk to each other, gossip with each other. You will not get a better deal, getting Faiz Dickie to review your healthy food. Okay. Nasi lemak dia kena ada apa? Kuskus nasi lemak.
Boleh, ada lah sebenarnya.
Ada ke?
Ada.
What's the most funky sinful food yang dah di healthykan?
Okay, baru-baru ni I makan it's a vegetarian rendang. Basically the meat tu dia jadi mushroom.
Okay.
And then that's normal lah. But then the nasi lemak, instead of guna coconut santan, they use coconut oil.
Yes.
And the nasi is basically quinoa.
Oh, mahal lah yang nasi lemak tu.
Mahal jugalah. But then, okay,
Sebab
this is
quinoa
one thing yang I rasa like people should address lah, like to get this healthy food, it's very expensive.
It's not cheap.
So those people yang buat makanan, they should like kena lower the price jugalah, sebab you are helping people to live healthier life kan. So kalau makanan semua mahal, macam mana, susah juga. Like salad pun dah RM20.
Actually that is one of the biggest issue when it comes to nak jaga kesihatan tau. Is that makanan yang sihat mahal. Memang mahal. It doesn't make sense kalau orang yang biasa-biasa nak makan RM20 salad, RM30 for one meal yang betul-betul vegetarian. Doesn't make sense. So on one hand, of course, food quality is high quality. Tapi as you said, we need to educate antara makan benda yang normal, ya nasi goreng ke nasi lemak biasa ke, tapi kena change portion and then tukar as apa yang Dr. Ginki dengan I bincang last week. I mean, if you want to eat nasi lemak, we can show you how to do the Atkins style.
Ya, Atkins style nasi lemak.
Atkins style nasi lemak, makan daging lebih, makan ayam lebih, tapi nasi
sikit.
Buangkan nasi.
Boleh.
You can take rice. You can
and actually to make it more fun, you combine that with, you know that the chicken rice balls.
Chicken rice balls.
Chicken rice balls. Where they take the rice, they make into a ball. Yang kat Melaka tu.
Yes.
It's actually very ridiculous. It's stupid. I mean, I'm sorry. It's stupid. You pay extra for someone to take the rice and squeeze it into a ball, and then they put on a plate 5 balls, and then they'll charge you additional RM2.
Yes, that's right.
Tapi if you took that ball, you squeeze it, and then as nasi lemak, it looks different. You rasa macam, oh funky lah, aku nak makan ni, like so.
That's a good idea.
Like so fine food kan. And then the other one that I did on my Instagram hari tu, I did sushi nasi lemak.
Okay.
So you actually can control the portion. But of course, because you see, if you eat 3 pieces of sushi, you rasa macam you dah took a complete meal, padahal it's only like 3 spoons.
Yeah, it's actually very little.
It's not really.
That's how you trick your mind lah kan.
You trick your mind. It's like when I tell people to, if you eat 1 apple, you gigit macam tu, you ate 1 apple. Tapi kalau you cut the apple into 8 pieces and then you gigit one by one, in your mind you ate 8 unit of apple. as opposed to makan satu unit of whole apple. Dia pelik. It's a brainwashing technique.
Betul.
So normal food boleh, tapi kena play portion lah.
That's what I did lah. Kiranya macam of course sometimes kita rasa macam nak makan nasi ayam penyet lah, everything kan. So what I do is whenever dapat the makanan, I will put aside half of the nasi, mungkin bagi kat my friend ke apa benda. So at least when you
Bagi
know
aku,
that
bagi yang kurus dulu.
so when you have that, you know that okay, that is the only portion yang boleh makan kan. Sebab kalau you ada full plate of nasi, you akan macam ada tendency untuk makan semua. So you just put aside first thing first, asingkan dulu. So you know, okay lah, cukup lah, that's it.
Ini dia tips from Faiz Dickie on how to control your food. Number 1, remove your rice by 50%.
Yes.
My principle is same thing, remove 50% and then jangan habiskan.
True.
Leave like 1 spoonful. Although it's silly, 1 spoonful, but every spoon of carbs count.
Yeah, of course.
It's weird, tapi dia count. And then after a while you realise, tak perlu that much.
Yeah.
Sebab orang Malaysia, dia punya mentality, the common mentality is tak makan nasi tak kenyang.
Betul.
Yalah, at least you dah makan kan.
Padahal the more nasi you makan, the faster you akan lapar nanti.
Betul. Yeah, actually kebanyakan orang, even Malaysians as well, or around Asia, nasi tu dia penting, but it's not the main dish. Dia as accompanying dish saja. So they will try their best to finish
all the nasi.
The rice. Always. Try the best to finish the rice. Dia makan.
But you must understand, we all got kuah.
Yes.
Kuah cannot eat by itself.
Yeah. So actually one of the most fattening thing is actually the put kuah.
The kuah.
When you put kuah, you end up eating a lot of rice without knowing that you actually ate all those portions.
That's why banana leaf rice bahaya.
Gemuk.
Bahaya sebab bila dia letak banana leaf tu, dan nasi dia setimpal satu bukit nasi. And then your kuah. And then after that you halfway makan, you tambah lagi kuah. Dan bila dah habis, dah nak habis, kuah tu melimpah.
So kena tambah nasi.
Tambah sebab you nak tutupkan, you tak nak dia melimpah keluar. That's the dangers of banana leaf rice. Tapi sedap.
Tapi one thing,
rindu tak?
Makan je, I makan je.
Makan lah.
Lepas tu cover balik, workout balik lah.
Pandai
tapi
dia.
Kan, don't tell you one funny thing is, pasal yang cakap tadi like macam jangan habiskan makanan tu kan. Actually I ada bagi tips tu dekat my followers dekat TikTok juga. Like kalau boleh makan half saja makanan kita kan. Mana kena hentam juga.
Sebab dia cakap waste your food.
Betul.
Wasting food.
So I pun macam mana nak cakap dia, macam semua benda ada benda yang negatif from.
Tak apa. Don't give up. Don't give up. Coming back, since there are so much of negative comment kan. What do you think? Kenapa orang negatif sangat on social media? Kenapa dia nak cyberbully orang? Padahal bukannya anak dia yang dia kena disiplin ke control. It's funny because this one I think nanti I dapat hater sebab I don't care lah. We see a lot of parents tak disiplin anak. Anak tu macam liar je, the way they run around, and sometimes memang not much of manners. Tapi they don't control. But on celebrity ke, on influencers ke, dia nak control. Dia nak give their 2 cents of comment. Like, you ni kurang ajar lah. Macam hari tu I was hosting something and I used the word retarded. And I said in reference to myself because I was trying to do the whole beatbox, and of course I can't beatbox. So I ala-ala cuba, playing a fool, and I said, I think I sound retarded. I dapat comment, don't use the word retarded, it's very insulting. I never insult anyone. I'm referring to myself. I'm calling myself that.
Yalah. Ada so dekat internet ada banyak internet trolls kan. So why do you think mereka nak troll anda?
Okay, actually few weeks ago I had this live session with Plus Vibe. It's an app that caters on mental health and so on. So during that discussion we talk about this as well. We talk about this topic, and benda yang it saddens me to say that sebenarnya benda ni berlaku because there are people out there that use this channel because they are themselves hurt tau sebenarnya.
Betul.
So dia orang nak orang lain rasa how
Tekan orang lain
miserable.
lah.
Dia nak kita rasa how miserable
They are.
they are. So itu yang tak bagusnya, sebab for me, instead of you being mean to other people and bring them down, try to lift them up lah kan. Try komen benda yang positif and so on. But itulah, ada certain people ni, it's okay, that is one group yang people yang memang betul-betul hurt, but there's another group yang buat just for the fun of it. Like they somehow rasa seronok bila dia dapat sakitkan hati orang. We cannot
We can't change them.
yeah, kita tak boleh kita tak patut entertain this kind of people. And one thing to answer your question, Dr. Liam, bila you cakap kenapa dia tak control and everything kan, bila like your kids buat perangai depan you, it's in that moment you can cakap depan-depan, oh stop it, jangan buat perangai macam tu. But we know that the nature of social media, it's open, there's no filter. You boleh cakap apa je yang you nak. And the fact that everyone is hiding behind this screen of your phones and so on. So they feel safe
lah.
Betul, diorang rasa
Maksud dia
secure.
boleh komen apa-apa tanpa repercussion lah.
Betul, but somehow kita kena bagi tahu yang you should realise that at the end of the other screen is there's another human being juga with feelings.
Correct.
So you don't want to be treated macam without respect and so on lah. But again, benda ni it's very hard. Daripada kecil kena ajar dah. And that person himself kena tahu dah what to do and what not to do and so on.
So now, macam mana Faiz filterkan komen-komen macam tu?
Okay, the easiest way is macam Dr. Inky tadi lah, have someone to block block all the comments.
Block.
But since
Faiz, hari ni 10 orang komen you handsome, tapi yang negatif tak ada.
Alah, yang komen handsome I
highlight.
pin comment
I put-
letak.
letak.
I pin comment letak.
Favorites. Yang budak-budak tu entah dah block dah.
I wish kalau ada team macam Dr. Inky, then that is something that I would do lah. But then right now, not saying that memang I dah 100% immune to these comments, still lagi sentap. But then since there's a lot of people who look up to me to be positive, so itu yang I kena buat lah. I try to abaikan. One thing, since kita pun dah macam, my problem was my weight, and since I dah lose weight, I gain a little bit of confidence from that lah. So sekarang ni whenever ada orang cakap macam, oh Faiz, kau ni macam, even semalam when I went on Instagram live, tiba-tiba dapat komen, dia kata, abang, hidung abang kembang lah. So the old Faiz would snap lah, macam, apa hal nak panggil aku hidung kembang semua.
Tu pun nak komen.
Itu kan,
Itu pun nak komen kan?
The funny thing about
jobless.
people ni.
Ay,
But then semalam I just laugh it off je lah, macam memang hidung kembang, I don't know what happened, blah blah blah, so on. So itulah the situation sekarang, Tinky.
Okay. So now that you are stronger, how will you advise kalau orang yang baru nak jadi influencer? Sebab time PKP ni, a lot of things have changed. Orang dah can't have their own job. I think Malindo just laid off 2,000 over staff, which includes both pilots and
all the ground
cabin
crew lah.
crew and ground
cabin
crew.
and ground crew.
And I think a lot of people are moving towards there, and I've seen ramai cabin crew yang, I mean they've got nice personality and they do look good, and semua nak jadi influencer juga. So of course then people will start commenting. What would you advise to adik-adik semua ni?
Okay, first thing first, you have to know what you're getting yourself into. It's not just rainbows and unicorns dalam social media ni. There's a lot of like shit happening lah. So macam, first you kena tahu dah apa yang you akan face nanti. But then again, I have to say that memang social media is a very good platform for you. It's free. You tak perlu nak bayar apa-apa. You don't have to have a lot of modal untuk start. You just use your own handphone pun dah boleh buat something kan. It's the ideas that matter. So I would say go for it, but you have to make sure that you know your limit first. there are things yang you kena buat to get attention, to get views, but you have to have a limit. To what extent you sanggup memperbodohkan diri, to what extent you sanggup buat something that's, you know, borderline illegal. So janganlah buat benda-benda macam tu. You have to know the limitations. And then secondly, I would say try to come up with something that's beneficial for the society. It's okay for you untuk buat video kelakar-kelakar. That is benda itu yang saya buat waktu awal-awal dulu. But then as time goes by, I progress into contents yang actually benefits the society kan. Jangan just buat for the sake of nak famous sahaja. Because trust me, jadi social media influencer, you have a very short shelf life. Up to a certain point, you akan jatuh. So while you're up there, instead of just nak famous je, try to use your platform to inspire people, to do, you know, good things and so on.
I think that's right. Sebab kalau setakat nak guna beauty, one day your beauty will fade.
Betul.
So as you said, there is a shelf life. If beauty was your main thing, then beauty one day will fade. Tapi if you're doing something that is sustainable, you are giving message, you are educating, you are trying to change mindset, you're trying to make it better. I think your shelf life is very long. Much longer lah, at least sampai maybe you pun dah fed up, dah tak ada content. And then take a 4-month break and come back.
then you come back with more content.
Inky, how's your journey as a social influencer?
Social influencer. I like it.
You are up and
like
coming. You're not actually up and coming. You're there.
I like it. It's different. It's different. So sejak kecil, alright, when I was young, I have one goal. My goal is to be famous. That's all. I don't care how. My goal is to be famous.
You know you could just be a stripper.
Yes, exactly. So my goal is just to be famous. But of course, you know,
that's my backup plan.
Being a Asian, you do not want to see this.
You never
I
know.
have 6 packs roll into one big fat. Okay,
some people call it fluffy and fuzzy.
yeah, that bot. So my goal is always to be famous. All right, I don't care how, whether I do good or of course, you must do good lah. You don't do horrible stuff just to get on papers. So my goal is always to become famous, but at the same time, I also want to help people. So. But of course, when I was a doctor and all, I said, you know what, screw the whole famous thing, you know, throw it out the window. But of course, the whole social media thing came out because untuk promotekan business saya atau my clinic, I need to go into social media. Sebab 2004, 2005 dalam social media, especially IG, dia baru nak jadi popular. So I got in, of course, you know, over the coming years, steady increase in follower. Then over the 1 year, we really exploded lah. So it's fun because we get a lot of sponsorships and all. But of course, I decline all the sponsorship because saya punya bread and butter is not to review things. My bread and butter is still my clinics. So I usually, and as doctors also, we as an ethical dilemma, we cannot do all this stuff. So I will turn out all these sponsorships. But it's fun. Sebab I do have some followers and. Occasionally, when you go into a restaurant, you walk, you know, you bump the streets, they will, they want to stop you and and take a nice photo of you. And what was fun is they will tell you how you have actually changed their lives, and that's the fun part. They tell you, know what, doctor, sebelum tu, because I do skin, so before this, I punya confidence memang low sebab I punya kulit memang teruk, I punya kawan semua laugh at me. Then I follow your tips. Now my skin is nice. You know, I have a better job now. I feel more confident. So they really thank you. And that one I actually like. But like what you say, dia memang ada haters. So no matter how much kita bagi orang free tips semua kan, pasti ada orang akan kecam. Pasti orang ada kecam.
What kind of haters you have?
So the worst kind of haters, right? It's not from Instagram because I know for me I still find that. Mungkin orang Malaysia masih okay lagi. The worst kind of haters was from YouTube. Americans. So I post a lot of skincare tips in English and all. American comments are horrible. Really? American comments kan, macam dekat sini dia akan bagi you satu line saja. You gemuk lah macam tu. Over there they really stamp on you. They write long sentences. You ni bukan doktor lah. You know apa tips lah. You know you cannot give this kind. Wow, really. And then I used to read the comments. Memang feel low lah. After that lah, I just tell myself, you know what? I tak nak baca I tak nak baca. I just don't want to read anything. Then after that, of course, when I have my team, I ask my team to read it. Then my team also like, wah, YouTube memang all this YouTube
lah.
memang jahat lah. All this YouTube orang memang jahat. So but of course, I still believe most people are nice. Kebanyakan orang memang hati mereka memang baik, memang tulen. Of course, macam Faiz cakap, ada setengah orang mungkin dia rasa hurt sikit. So untuk luahkan dia punya perasaan, dia nak hurt orang lain.
Macam tu.
Yes.
Betul?
Mungkin sebelum tu dekat office bos marah dia. Sekarang dia balik, dia buka komputer, dia nak marah orang lain. Betul. But of course there are some who are macam mungkin dululah. Maybe last time you know one or two of these people. Mungkin dalam kelas anda, mungkin ada satu macam kelas joker. Dia selalu beli orang. So there are people who are bullies, natural bullies. And these are sometimes when they go on social media, mereka lagi bully orang lain.
Betul?
Yeah, I think I want to highlight about people who bully. If you want to bully, have courage. Say it in the face.
Yeah.
Say in the face. You know, if you feel that you are right and someone is wrong, you nak panggil orang babi pun, show your face. I think that's fair. It's only fair you do that. Sebab kalau tak, you're just a coward.
Betul?
You pakai topeng, tak ada voice, orang tak tahu you ni siapa. Tapi you berani nak cakap, orang ni, orang tu, people this, people that. And then you spend so much of time trolling orang punya account just to find some flaws in other people when you don't see your own flaws. I think it's okay to give constructive advice, you know, like for example, katakanlah dia tak tahan sangat nak tengok orang put on weight, then they should say, you know, maybe I would love to see you show a positive change, so that you can inspire me. I love you, and I want to feel inspired by you. If you go on a weight loss journey, I want to follow you.
It's how they put it in words tu.
Correct.
Kadang salah tau sebenarnya.
So that's why I say, you know, people yang you nak comment, think about what you want to say and inspire your influencers to journey with you, rather than you just insult them and then no benefit.
Betul?
Daripada buat orang depressed. I mean, if someone told me, I think I want to see you pump iron and go grow 6 packs, and I will follow you. Every day you work hard and you pump the iron 10 times, I will pump 3 times. Tak apa, okay. At least I know, okay lah, ada follower nak pump 3 kali. Then okay lah, I pump 10 kali, you pump 3. Kalau I malas, I pump 5, you buat lah 1. That kind of thing, tau. So I want to encourage anyone who actually want to insult someone, especially on social media, think carefully, because it's a human. It's not fair. It's really not fair to insult someone while you hide. If you want, you come out, you call them out, and you say what you want, but show your face. I think that's the least kind of courtesy kan, daripada nak hiding semua ni.
Selalu diorang private dia punya account, so kita pun tak boleh nak tengok siapa ni.
Kita nak throw balik pun tak boleh.
Betul.
Kalau you berani nak insult, bukalah account, buatlah public, so that we can see what wrong you do. Whether you buat Instagram tengah driving ke, then we can say, you ni tak selamat lah.
Betul.
Kan? So many people suka buat posting.
Boleh tag PDRM sekali.
Bukan apa, we nak safety orang ramai je.
Betul.
I report tak dapat apa-apa commission dari PDRM. Kita nak keselamatan rakyat. Okay. So when it comes to yourself, your evolution, what do you see yourself in the next 5 years? Macam mana Kak Leha is moving forward ke? You want to keep this a bit of a secret?
This is something yang I takut nak jawab, because I'm the worst planner. Memang I that kind of person who goes with the flow punya orang tau.
Okay.
Because I don't really plan. But bila dah macam ni, I think planning is a must lah. So what I plan now is, since that people dah mula look up for me as inspiration for someone yang dah berjaya lose weight semua, so I'm gonna go teruskan that pathway untuk try buat content yang more skewed toward health, something more pasal kesihatan, pasal diet and so on lah. But again, benda ni I takkan lupa yang the fact that people follow me because of the parodies, the comedy, the Kak Leha.
Because the serious things are boring.
Betul.
Betul.
So my challenge is to marry these two,
Combine lah.
combine these two. How to make this boring topic interesting, entertaining by using Kak Leha and so on lah. But that is on Instagram part. But for YouTube, I'll be doing a lot more of a more serious, not gonna say serious, but lebih topik yang lebih
Tak ada
tak ada parody sangat lah.
Transformational lah.
More yang lebih inspiring ke. So I'm trying to diversify myself lah.
If you can shout out, kalau you nak shout out kepada all the product and advertisers kan, what kind of thing yang you nak be that kind of ambassador? What do you think you stand for?
Okay.
Let's say it out to the world, loud.
This is a ni eksklusif sikit.
You nak spender ke? You nak
Actually, masa ada at one point, like last year if I'm not mistaken, waktu tu I was a lot bigger lah. I was actually proposed by this agency to do a campaign for this drink. The color of the logo is similar to this background.
Oh, okay.
So you can actually tell what brand it is. And turns out dia punya feedback is Faiz tak boleh join this campaign because dia gemuk. So like
wow.
Not that exact word lah, but that's how the feedback was
lah.
relayed back to me lah by the agency. So the reason I tak dapat that job, although I believe I'm qualified, is because of my weight. And since now I'm not gonna say kurus because
healthier
I think
lah. You're not healthier lah.
It's more towards healthier, more confident and so on. So kalau boleh, if let's say lepas ni I would like to get approached by products that promotes healthier lifestyle, sports, and sebenarnya I ada satu like macam impian Dr. Ali.
Cakap.
I dah pernah jadi cover magazine, pernah jadi keluar newspaper, pernah berlakon filem, pernah keluar TV, semua dah pernah. Satu je tak pernah
Movie
dah pernah.
Movie dah pernah.
Satu je tak pernah keluar dekat billboard.
Okay. So kalau keluar billboard, apa perasaan you?
I rasa macam I akan drive, then I sanggup berhenti sekejap ambil gambar dulu.
What you imagine your ideal billboard ad? Apa you nak promote?
Even like macam
Cakap je, tak apa.
Okay.
You never know. When you say it out loud,
then sometimes the
universe will listen to you and give it to you.
Law of attraction lah.
Law of attraction.
Okay, kalau boleh I nak jadi like perhaps bukanlah ambassador, kalau dapat ambassador pun okay lah. For tak kisah apa-apa like even
No, top 3.
Top 3
Top 3.
Okay,
No, what you want to advertise? It's like suddenly dia bagi you condom. Then you like
macam awkward pula kan.
Use protection.
Okay, I think since hari tu I tak dapat job, perhaps I one of them.
Okay.
And then since I have cats, perhaps I can do like one with my cats as well, promoting cat food ke apa benda.
Okay.
And perhaps nombor 3, before this macam I've never feel comfortable pakai baju sukan and so on. So perhaps any sports attire punya company brands or whatever.
Okay, so we're gonna put it out loud. Sports attire.
I rasa nombor 1 dan nombor 3 boleh combine.
Yeah.
Sports attire.
with
Energy drink.
Yeah.
Boleh
And cat food or cat product.
cat products lah.
Yes.
Kejap. Wait, we must clarify. I'm very specific.
Okay,
you,
go.
You nak clarify, you nak billboard kat KL ke? You tak kisah kat
Tak kisah.
kat Northside Highway.
Awak
Sebab Northside Highway banyak je. Tapi dengan I boleh sponsor you.
Okay, I nak kat tempat yang I selalu lalu.
You pegang Nihon, ambil you. Tapi dia letak kat Seramban.
Kalau dapat dekat Klang Valley pun that should be okay lah. Even like luar-luar pun tak apalah, as long as I can see myself on a billboard, that's gonna be like achievement.
I think Nihon Skin and HTS can look into that.
Maybe.
Billboard, but tapi sekarang because it's digital billboard, it's even more interesting because it's not just static. You dah boleh buat some short 10-second clip.
Betul. You can do short videos and all. Betul.
Okay. So now we know your dream. Let's see whether there are people
Whether
who
it comes true or not.
it will come true. I believe in the next 6 months you will see yourself up
Fingers
there on the billboard. At one time there was a billboard up in at Bangsa. There was actually going up for rental. You know how much they charge?
How much?
5,000.
5,000 is really cheap.
That's cheap.
There you go. See, even he will want to say, tak apalah, just do put myself FaizDickie.com.
No, but it's 5,000 for an entire year because that's how billboards go.
A month.
A month.
But
Because
that's
generally
okay.
billboards
That's
sell.
still
Generally billboards they
half
rent
year,
out for
half year to
a
1
to
year.
a year. Yeah,
Half year to 1 year.
1 month.
But even
5,000 is okay.
Five in a month.
5 in a month is okay. It's
Was okay because it was a digital billboard. And one of my contacts was actually running it. So I need to go and activate the contact and say, are you still running it at what price? If you have, let's see what we can look into. But it's an interesting one. And I think for influencer, that would be one of the nice achievement. It's like a Grammy Award.
Yeah, betul.
But big, fat one. Who cares about the weight loss? Big, fat billboard yang boleh nampak in your face. Okay, alright. Any parting words that you nak advise orang kat
take
luar
home
tu?
message tak?
Parting take home message kepada cyberbully or influencer or anyone yang out there.
Oh, okay. Just want to say, macam tadi kita dah cakap macam these haters semua dia bagi negative impact to us, right? But in my case actually I need to thank them as well, because if it's not because diorang punya kecaman kata I gemuk and so on, I tak dapat that slap on your face cakap, wake up Faiz Dickie, memang betul kau gemuk, so you need to do something. So what I can say to all those people out there yang kena bully and so on, right? If you are being bullied, kena kecam and everything, right, there must be a reason. So what you can do by yourself is try to figure out what that reason is, and if it's something that you can change, by all means try to change it. So in my case, it was my body physical appearance and so on. So I did something and alhamdulillah dapat tukar benda tu to something positive. So not all kecaman are bad lah. Sometimes kalau kita look on the brighter side, you can actually pick something positive out of it. So if you can do that, go ahead, by all means buatlah, cari. But again, if benda ni dah terlalu heavy for you to endure, dah tak larat ke apa benda, it's okay for you to cry, it's okay for you to be angry, but after that try to pick yourself up and try to be positive. And I just want to dedicate the transformation that I've been through to my village people as well, because although ada few people yang kecam, but there's this huge chunk of followers who have been supporting me since the past 7 years. They are still here and they take me as an inspiration. I just want to say thank you very much, and thank you to both of you as well for having me as your guest. So hopefully kita punya session ni dapat at least inspire some of you people out there to actually do some things and change a little bit about your life lah.
Yeah, I think that's a beautiful message of taking something yang negative initially and changing it to the positive. I think nothing inspires more change than someone who actually makes fun of you, because then you want to prove them wrong.
True.
Once upon a time, orang kata, I'm fat, but you're ugly. I can lose weight. but nowadays, wait.
But nowadays, ugly can change. You can come look for me and Dr. Ellie.
If ugly can change, what is being fat, guys? And then the rest of it is just habits and attitude.
Yes,
All
exactly,
can change.
exactly.
So I think change starts with you. So if you really want to change, you have to make that decision. Find people that has gone through that change, because I think the most difficult part is finding inspiration and strength. It's very easy to quit bila you not change.
Betul.
And the best way to keep on your journey is to find people who have been through that journey and ask them what made them drive themselves through. And for that, I think we want to really thank you, Faiz. Because
Thank you, Faiz, for joining us today.
for joining us today. I dah bored lah talking to him solo. Once in a while, it's nice to have someone in between us.
It's a man-made man.
all right. Okay, so this is us signing off from the Two Dogs, and we will
We'll
see
see you
you
next
guys
time.
again next week. This is Dr. Ali.
And this is Dr. Inky. Good night.
We'll never